already been driving for 5 hours.
I know.
Where you been?
I've been busy.
We're back at it, trucking.
Oh, yeah.
And you see in the mirror, I think you can see in the mirror, we have our wagon.
Yep.
And we're actually doing a freight load. We haven't done freight. I think we did a couple early in the year. And the rest of the time's all been race cars.
Yeah.
But we have to take the truck up New Jersey and get it serviced. So it's like, let's do a freight load.
Yeah. Might as well. Bring
So,
it up there anyway.
yeah. So we picked up yesterday morning. We picked up at Healthy Pet Food something. I don't know. And we have 27,000 pounds of bird cage liner. It's just that crap like you put at the bottom of a gerbil cage or whatever. It's the same shit for bird cages, I guess. I don't know. I don't have any birds.
Yeah.
They don't shut the hell up. I want to sleep.
Well, you cover their cages at night. They don't say anything. They sleep.
And we're there getting loaded. It took like 3 hours. But it would have been faster. Except for the very last 2 pallets he put on. Fell over and exploded. So me being the guy I am, I went and helped him clean up.
Yeah.
Pick it all up. He just went and got 2 more pallets and jammed them on there. Well, we had to unload all that shit by hand. Kind of makes me wonder what's up in the front of the trailer that I couldn't see.
Same stuff, right?
Yeah, so yeah, the whole trailer is same thing. But he could have had a mishap up there and just jammed it back up, for all I know.
God.
We'll find out when we get there. So we were going to video yesterday, but the camera was dead. Why? Because I haven't used it in months and months.
Yeah.
We haven't been making any YouTube videos.
I know, we always talk about doing it and never do it.
Yeah, we've been kind of busy, you know. Life gets in the way. We have other businesses. We started other businesses.
Yeah.
That you will hear about in the future. Anyways, we're taking this load. We left Florida, picked this up in Georgia. And you can see by the sign we're in Virginia. Welcome to Virginia. And we're going to PetSmart. That's it. In Bethel, PA.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
And it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I think we got a good rate.
Happy 4th.
Yeah, happy 4th. I don't know when you'll watch this, whenever I put it up.
Right.
Could be July 20th by the time I put it up. So we actually got a pretty good rate. And I think the only reason is because it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
The loads going back to Florida are horrible.
Yeah.
They're literally more than a third less than we were doing them for last year. And it's actually, they're actually less than the lowest rate I saw back in 19 when we went through this freight crap. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't see a light at the end of this tunnel yet with the freight market.
That's horrible.
Too many trucks got in during COVID when money was good
Yeah.
and the economy was booming.
But not a lot of people are going out of business. I don't get it.
Yeah, there's a lot, but a lot more need to. I think we gained 300,000 owner-operators or DOT numbers.
Yeah, you were telling me
in right after COVID,
Yeah.
2020, 2021. So one of my friends that I was,
Shit.
man, that thing burned to the ground.
Yeah,
Oh, they got their crap out.
oh my God. Oh.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh. Wow, you don't see that.
So one of my friends that I was up playing golf with in New Jersey, I don't know, what, a couple weeks ago we were up there?
Yeah.
He does equipment finance, and he says they're calling up for, you know, late payments, this and that. And he says people aren't even fighting. They're just like, you know, where do I drop the trucks off at? They're just turning them in.
Wow. Yeah.
So, not good. Not good at all. But I could see it. You know, if you're owner-operator, single truck, you could probably tough it out. You're going to work for peanuts, but you'll still be in business. When you have, you know, 3-4 trucks, and you're actually paying somebody, and you actually still have to pay them a decent salary, it could be cost you money out of your pocket for that truck to go down the road. Not good.
No.
And it's been that way all year. So you're probably 6-8 months into this crappy freight market, losing money every month. I don't know how long people can sustain that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they are. This is a little different than the 2019 freight bubble that burst. This time people are really trying to tough it out.
Yeah.
So the longer these people tough it out, the longer it's going to be till it bounces back. Because there's just entirely too much capacity. Too many trucks.
Yeah. Shit. I got it.
So I used to, you know, I like to come on our YouTube channel here and, like, you know, we talk business and we talk this and that and talk freight trends, you know, what's going on.
Shame, 'cause I want to see them succeed, but you know, I don't want them to, like, I mean, they're gonna fall into a hole.
Yeah. Currently, I don't see an end to it. So, short answer is I don't have an answer. Well, I kind of do. We were doing specialty freight, you know, which was
The race, yeah.
pulling a race car hauler for another race team other than the one we own.
Right.
And that was working out fine. But unless you're doing some kind of specialty haul, you're just screwed.
Yeah, because those specialty hauls are guaranteed.
So, if you're one of the ones watching this video toughing it out, my hat's off to you. Tough it out.
Yeah.
We usually tough out these things by just sitting home playing golf.
Yeah. Did they know I started playing golf?
No.
Oh no! I don't remember telling them. I don't think we told them. But I started playing golf about a month and a half ago.
And she's doing well.
Yeah. Well, look at my teacher. Oh.
Married to a golfer for 20 years, never played golf. Member of a private country club for over 10 years, with a full family membership, never
Yeah.
played golf.
No. We're busy.
Decided she's going to play golf. I had to join her up to this country club.
Yep.
Now you're a country club member.
Yeah.
Well, you were back then too. It was a full family thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have had her own locker and everything in that private club. Didn't care.
Well, I worked. You know, worked work all day, and it's kind of hard to golf every night.
No, it's not.
Well, after you work all day, maybe it is. Like, I know you worked all day, but you kind of like just, I don't know, you didn't really do anything.
What?
Push some papers around.
Pick things up, put them down.
Yeah.
We're building friggin' race cars.
I don't remember you physically doing that.
Oh, hell yeah. I was involved in all of them when I was there. Yeah.
Oh, I was working, so I don't know.
What do you really think I did there all day? Oh, here we go.
Just sat in your chair and slept, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I wish. I wish.
Walk around, talk to people.
Pick things up, put them down.
Yeah, get yelled at.
I didn't get yelled at back then. I get yelled at now.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah, she's golfing.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
I got my own golf clubs.
We have 9-hole matches every night.
Yup.
And then most times I play in the morning, and then her and I go out for a 9-hole match. Or sometimes she plays in the mornings with me.
Yeah. Sometimes I play 18 in the afternoon. Mostly 9, though. But I won a few matches.
Yes, she did.
Yes, I did. Beat 'em.
Yes, she did. But of course, I'm giving her a bunch of strokes and stuff, making it fair, because she's a beginner.
Yeah. I'm sure they understand that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Oh,
Like a month and a half playing golf, and you're out there, you could be on the LPGA, you know?
Just do it for the fun, and just to get out of the house. Something to do.
And it's fun having a competition.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Then we go play cards last night. We're playing cards. And we played about 7 hands. I won 1, she won 6. She's just whipping me at everything.
Oh. You're tired.
So, that's about it, right?
So
What else do we have to talk about? So we're cruising up Virginia.
I'm sure we'll think of something else and add it.
Yeah, we'll click back on.
Yeah.
But an update video. We'll try to make more videos. Because I think we're going to go out more.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Get out of the house, make a few bucks.
It's coming in the fall with, well, yeah, the fall's coming, so I like the changing of the trees and all that.
The foliage.
Yeah, it's one thing I miss living in Jersey.
One thing I could tell you about, I'm happy about, is, you know, we got, what, 27,000 pounds in our trailer. My trailer pulls so much easier than those race car trailers. So much easier.
Yeah.
It's like it's barely there. It's barely bothering the truck. And we're getting almost 9 miles per gallon. Boy, that's nice to see again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8.6. Going 73s. So, take that. And those race car trailers are heavy. They're not aerodynamic, even though they look like it. You know, they're right to the ground. You would think they would be aerodynamic.
Yeah, they are lower, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that would make a big difference.
No, I guess they didn't design them to be aerodynamic. They designed them to put a ton of shit in them.
Yeah.
And boy, that one team loads that one trailer up to the max, man. We were at 79,000 pounds a couple times. Going through the mountains.
Yeah.
up that 16% grade in Laguna Seca. I tried to video it. I put the thing on, clicked it,
Dead.
and it didn't video it.
And the thing was dead.
Speaking of video, is the red light on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Over here talking.
Yeah, it would be blah blah and blah 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 blah. 20 minutes later, we think we got. Oh yeah, this would be cool to show people going up that 16% grade at 79,000 pounds.
Yeah, that was scary to me. I don't know.
It was me too.
Yeah.
The big guy went right up it though, didn't it?
Yeah. No problems.
Yeah, he went right up it.
I was like holding over dear life. I'm like, oh my god.
Then they wanted me to turn around and go back down it. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
We'll go the other way, and the other way wasn't much easier, right?
Yeah.
Over through them mountains and hills.
Yeah,
and,
it was better though, and that was the way to go in. So we went in the wrong way, right?
right.
Yeah.
No, we went the right way, but we didn't go the correct way for staging for the race.
Oh.
Yeah, they gotta go down these back roads.
Yeah. I knew there was something different.
And well, it worked out well because we didn't have to sit on the side of the road overnight on the side of a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, well, we had a hotel room anyway, but,
Yeah.
and we got to park right up where the truck wash was, so we got the truck washed.
First in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was convenient.
And we didn't get to walk around too much at that pro race. That one, that was Laguna Seca IMSA. Because we were busy the whole time. You're either goofing with cars or trying to figure out where you're going to eat. Right? That's about it.
Yeah.
And by the time you have free time, it's dark and everybody's gone. But there was a ton of people walking around, right?
Yeah.
As we went to the hot pits that was for the Lamborghini race, so we were only in there for the Lamborghini, not for the IMSA race. Yeah, that's your whole thing. It's not very glamorous, is it? TV makes it look more spectacular.
I know.
It's not. You live in a parking lot for a week.
Yeah.
And boy, they sardined us in there, didn't they? I had to fold these mirrors back, everything. The trucks were so close.
I remember, yeah. So close together.
So, all right. Well, we'll check in if we have something else to add, but otherwise, I'll just put this up. It's a video.
Yeah.
We're still alive. We're still trucking, kinda. We've been traveling. We've been all over traveling, but not in the truck.
Right. Right. Yeah. Car.
So now we're traveling in the truck, and I enjoy traveling in the truck way more than I do the car.
Yeah.
And our car is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, that's weird. It feels like the truck, when you're in the truck, even though you're limited on the schedule for the days of hours you're supposed to drive, it seems like it's a lot faster in the truck than in the car, and you can drive all you want. Yeah.
I know. Well, you want to know why?
Why?
Because I get up at 4 a.m. and I start driving while you're still in bed. When we're in a hotel, I gotta practically throw you out of bed, get a shower. Next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock. Meanwhile, I'd have 7 hours driving in already at 11 a.m.
Yeah, but no, you're not getting that.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
No, I still think driving in the truck seems faster.
Yeah, well, you don't have to stop as much. Because, once you have fuel, you could drive 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more comfortable for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, the truck is.
I get fidgety in the car.
Yeah, you do. Well, yeah. That's my story.
That's your story. All right, we're out.
All right. Bye-bye.